All right. Yeah, yes, sir. Go ahead.
When I go to Germany as a missionary there, can I tell the German people that they have or can have a perfect German Bible? Or is this going to be the only one in the world?
If I were you and I was going to Germany, I would use Martin Luther's Heilige Schrift, Martin Luther's Bible. I'll show you why that is. You have a Textus Receptus, Greek, coming out, and that Greek goes into all these languages before the King James comes out. It goes into Tyndale, who puts the Apocrypha between the Testaments. It goes Geneva before the Apocrypha is put in the Testaments. It goes into Matthews with the Apocrypha put between the Testaments. The English Bibles will not put the Apocrypha in this part of the Old Testament. Coverdale, none of these do. The Bishop's Bible, and there are several others. And finally the AV of 1611. Now while this stuff is being done, that Greek Testament is going out into Italy in Diodati. And that thing is going out into French in Levitan. And it's going out into to Spanish as Valera. And it's going out into German as Luther. And those are all Receptus translations. And if I was working over there in Germany, I wouldn't shake those people's faith in the German Bible that God used for the Protestant Reformation. I would use a German copy of Heilige Schrift. If push came to shove and I was pressed, like you may be pressed for it, then I would recommend a translation that was published in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. It's come out in about the last 10 years. But two Germans at Oshkosh and two in Rochester put together, which is Martin Luther's Heilige Schrift, with the King James readings put in at the places where Erasmus didn't have them right. And by that I should have mean with there. These Receptus Greek manuscripts come in a number of editions. The first of those editions is Erasmus. The next one is Theodore Beza. The next one is Stephanus. The next one is Colonnaeus. And the next one is Elzevir. Now those are different editions of the correct Greek text. Just like when you talk about different editions of the corrupt Greek text, the different editions of the corrupt Greek text are Nessels, Alfred, Westcott and Hort, Holland, Metzger, Tischendorf, Griesbach, Ruckman, Tregelles. Those are corrupt Greek texts. These are the right Greek texts. Now the variation between Erasmus and Beza are the difference between the variations between 1611 and Luther and between 1611 and Valera. And there's a big argument going on now about, well, do we have the right Spanish translation? Do we have the right German translation? And the answer is you have the one that God in His providence ordained to be used, that God has blessed. But if it came to a toss-up between Erasmus' edition and Beza's edition, your King James Bible is based on Beza's 5th edition. And Beza's 5th edition has some improvements in it that are not in Erasmus. For example, Erasmus in Luke 2:33 says, his father and his mother marveled at those things spoken by him. Luke 2:33. King James, an improvement. And Joseph and his mother marveled at those things. See? That's the difference between those two receptuses. So if I was pushed on it, I'd recommend they get it's still Luther. You see, you won't have the problem in Germany you have here, because every Bible translated in German is called a revision of Martin Luther. Every one of them. I don't care what Bible you pick up, it'll say, Übersetzung von Dr. Martinus Luther, translated by Martin Luther. So you can offer them a right revision that brings it in line with the King James, just as well as one that brings it in line with something else. Nothing like a Bible to clear up a college education.